Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 8th, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Look at the precious metals overnight. They're slightly weaker. You got gold down $3, trade 1966. Silver's down 12 cents, 23.10. Copper really taking a big hit, down 2.3%, trading at 374. That's down about 900 points. That's a big sell-off in the copper market. You got platinum down $15 at 911. I really think platinum is probably going to test below 900 again, give you an opportunity to look at the long run. So use the January contract if you're going to position on that. So the overnight news here, really China disappointed. This long awaited recovery in China, it's just not materializing at all. The latest trade data really disappointed. It showed July exports fell the most since February 2020, and the imports slid more than analysts expected. The result was you got a stronger dollar up about 0.5%. You got all the foreign currencies significantly weaker. Treasury yields are sliding right now. You got the 30-year down about 8 basis points, 10-year down about 7, and the 2-year down 2. So that's the reason why the gold market is still kind of holding in there. It's not breaking down a lot. And I think that really silver had to make a decision who it's going to pair itself up with. So for the time being, and I think it's because we saw a 3% slide in silver last week, we saw a 2% slide yesterday, and I believe that it might be slightly oversold. Hate to use that term, but I think that's why it's kind of hanging in there and hanging out with its buddy gold rather than pairing itself off with the copper market. So I think that platinum's really taken more of that hit, but we'll see how the day progresses here. You might get another shot to add on silver at a much lower level. I still believe that structurally, I think in the 23.5, the 22, and the $20, those are kind of three major levels of support on the silver market. So some other news here, you saw some bank downgrades through Moody's. It cut 10 mid-sized and small U.S. lenders, and it said that it could continue to expand it and downgrade some of the larger ones as well. What it's doing is they're raising concerns over these higher borrowing costs, and it's really hitting the exposure that some of these lenders have on some of the commercial real estate markets. So a little bit complex there, but I really think that that's what's kind of weighing in the U.S. equities overnight. Other markets here that are note, again, the dollar index up 0.5%. All your grains slightly weaker here. You did have some revisions upward on the crop ratings. And then crude oil down $1.24. So that's interesting. The December contract had dipped below the $80 level. We're going to start to look at maybe some areas to add on that going down. We believe that ultimately at some point China will come in, will start to support their economy. We'll see copper prices take off. Silver should follow. Platinum should go into a seasonal upward trend. The gold market here, you do have a seasonal buy that goes from August 11th to the 28th. So there's a lot of good things out there in the markets. You got to just kind of get through some of this rough patch here. You got any questions, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures option trading does involve risk of loss. May not be suitable to all investors. Good luck, good trading.